Well, equation of straight lines, mathematics. Find the equation of the line which passes through the points P. The point P is at point X1 and 3 and is perpendicular to the line whose equation is 2y minus 3x is equal to 7. So equations of the line which passes through the points and is perpendicular. So equation we say is perpendicular to the other if they are products, the product of their gradients is equal to negative. The product gradient is equal to -1. And the equation should be written in this form: y is equal to mx plus c. So m is the gradient. M is the gradient. So basically what does it mean? Suppose you have an equation like y is equal to 2x plus 4, and another equation which is y is equal to -1 out of 2x plus 6, for example. So their gradient, the first equation, it has a gradient of 2. The second equation has a gradient of -1/2. So the product of these by 2, 1, by 2, 1, the product is -1. So we can confirm equation 1 and the equation 2, they are perpendicular to each other. So in this case, we have to find the equation now, which is perpendicular to this equation. And the equation we are calculating, it passes through the points 1 and 3. All right. So the first thing we do, this equation, we write it in the form, this equation now, writing it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So then it will simplify to 2y is equal to, now you get now the -3x to the other side to be positive 3x plus 7. Make 2 subject to the formula by dividing by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. All right, so it will be y is equal to 3 out of 2x plus 7 out of 2. So this equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, we are going to be y is equal to 3 out of 2x plus 7 out of 2. All right. Now, we need to get an equation which passes through these points 1 and 3 and is perpendicular to this. So the equation in question, it means the gradient of this equation is 3 out of 2. When you multiply with the gradient of that other equation in question, the product should be -1. So in other words, we just interchange this fraction and it will be -2 out of 3. All right. So that's when you cancel this one and that one, this and this, you get -1. So the equation of the other line is, the gradient is -2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Now, the equation in question passes through the point P, which is 1 and 3. Right. So we can assume 2 points on the Cartesian plane, x and y. Then we have now the points 1 and 3. So we form the change in y out of the change in x. So it will be 3 minus y out of 1 minus x is equal to this gradient here, which is -2 out of 3. So you can cross multiply to form an equation, and that will be 3 minus y out of 1 minus x being equal to -2 out of 3. Cross multiply, this will be -2 into 1 minus x is equal to 3 into 3 minus y. And this will be -2, then -2 multiplied by -x will be positive. 2x is equal to 9 minus 3y. You can put this one in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. So this equation now here will be -3y is equal to 2x minus 2 minus 9. So we can say divide by 2, divide by, to make y start with formula, we divide by, let's finalize this one. Then we have negative 3y is equal to 2x minus 11, right? Then we can make y start back to the formula by dividing through by negative 3, by negative 3, by negative 3. So our equation will be negative 3 and negative 3 will cancel. So y is equal to negative 2 out of 3x minus 11 out of 3. That is our equation. That's our equation, which has the line which passes through the points 1 and 3, and is perpendicular to the equation this one. Remember, this equation after we formed it, we found its gradient was 3 out of 2. The equation we have calculated, this we have found to be negative 2 out of 3. So when you get this one, 3 out of 2 multiplied by the gradient of that one, negative 2 out of 3, then this will cancel, 3 will cancel, and the product will be negative 1. So meaning the two equations are perpendicular to each other.